Adding a granny flat to your home has so many benefits. I mean, firstly, you could be adding a whole lot of value to your property, as well as extra accommodation, comfort, entertaining space. I mean, the list is really endless of the pluses. We're about to take a look at a granny flat that's just been completed. Apparently, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm really looking forward to seeing inside it. So let's go have a look.
We finished the studio 3 months ago. Well, we've got 2 teenagers and we wanted them to have their own space and somewhere they could bring their friends and feel a bit independent. We've got a son doing year 12, so he's got his own study area, which is great. It's quiet, he doesn't get disrupted by any of us. We've got a lot of family that are from the country and interstate, so now they've got somewhere to come and stay and they really enjoy it. They're not putting us out and they've got their own bathroom. They love it.
In this particular case, we built the studio where the original garage used to be. If you note, we've been sympathetic to the colours and the colour schemes. We've sort of kept the same thing going.
It really does look quite enormous from out here. I'm looking forward to seeing inside.
Oh, good.
Show me through?
Yes.
It's not the little one, is it?
No, not at all.
No, that's Paul's shed.
That's Paul's
Oh,
shed.
this is it. Oh, my goodness. It looks so great, doesn't it?
Yes.
Shall we go inside?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Joseph, this granny flat really does blow the perception out the water. It's so bright and airy and light. It's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. A granny flat generally would symbolise something that's sort of dark and, sort of grey and not wholly welcome. But, I mean, we've changed it around. We've called it a garden studio because it's completely different. Yeah.
I think that's actually a really good point because, like back in the day, if you went to somebody's house and they had a granny flat out the back, it had disgusting old curtains and it was just a room that nobody really used. These days, a granny flat on your property that's built like this is a real asset. I mean, it's got to up the value, right?
It does. And the reason for that is extensions are expensive because you've got to add it on to your house. A granny flat, on the other hand, does not necessarily, the garden studio does not necessarily have to be so far away from your house. You can actually bring it, like in this particular case, right up to the house and avoid the extension. You save yourself $100,000 or $200,000 on the build. And we've found that for every dollar you actually spend on your garden studio, you'd actually end up earning 2 at point of sale because of the perceived value of the property and how much it actually improves.
When you think about it, a garden studio is such a practical application for people, especially like kids who are going to be staying at home a lot longer. We've got an ageing population as well.
It makes it much easier for young adults to actually enter the housing market. They wouldn't have to encounter the disincentive of having to save all that amount of money for a deposit on a house. You'd save on rent, you end up appreciating the value of your parents' property. Of course, titles don't change, but still you end up owning the house, you end up living here.
I mean, this particular garden studio is beautiful. So what would we be looking at? Just maybe as a base kind of number, what would we be looking at for?
Start to finish, $75,000 is this entire studio. That's
all done?
All done, finished. Without the jacuzzi, of course.
With the key?
With the key.
Ready to move in?
Ready to move in. It's an excellent way to get into the housing market.
Thank you so much for showing us through.
Oh, pleasure.
Beautiful, nice work.
Pleasure.